evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome one, welcome all. Welcome back, my friends. This is, of course, the MRC show that never ends. Welcome to the Season 18 live team draw, brought to you as we do every season, primed and ready to reveal all for the season ahead. Well, can't believe it, we're on Season 18 already. I mean, who would have thought we'd have got this far? But first of all, that is credit to all of our drivers here in MRC, and all credit to our stewarding teams who work tirelessly throughout the seasons. Our commentary teams bringing you the action 5 times a week, and of course, who can forget our underpaid and understaffed and overworked admin team who bring you all of the tiers and run everything behind the scenes. Good evening, everybody who is watching. Don't forget, of course, to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Do hit the share button as well and get it on your social media platforms. But here, for the team draw, let me introduce the gentleman alongside me. We are welcoming into the Rum Club this evening the seeing sensation. First of all, it is the smarter of the two Hornets, but also the younger of the two Hornets. It is Mr. Simon Pratt. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'm going to try not to be deeply offended that you mentioned everyone who works tirelessly for this league except the stewards as head steward.
Well, I did. Well, it was. It was implied. It was implied.
It was implied. Okay.
Absolutely. Of course it is.
I'll take
Absolutely. It is. I've done it. I know how much you guys do work, so I know it very well. And of course, we are not alone. We are joined by our resident Johnny Bravo with a bit of an afro going on. It can only be Mr. Chris, baby.
Johnny Bravo.
Well, you said you had a bit of an act. You said you were a bit of a ladies' man earlier, so I've just gone with the whole Johnny Bravo thing.
Hey, Chris, you've been called worse.
I've been called a lot worse. Yeah, I'll take it. Good evening, one and all. I was going to say that I've missed you all dearly, but
not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore.
Wow, I was not ready for that. Oh, wow. What I am ready for is, as you mentioned, this 18th season of the wonderful Racing League. That's what I'm here for. That's what we're all here for. Let's go. I had to remove the word from what I was about to say there. Let's go.
Absolutely. So, folks, we are going with what we had last season. We have got 5 tiers of racing. Monday evenings is our tier 1 and tier 2, gentlemen. Then on Wednesdays we have tier 3 and tier 4, followed on a Thursday evening by our 0 assist, no assist tier, tier 0, where nothing is allowed. It is your throttle and brake inputs can make a huge difference. So we are going to go with the team draw. Shall we get started, folks? Come on, hit the like button, folks. All 24 of you watching. It's fantastic to have you. Thank you for joining us. So let's start in reverse order, shall we, gents? So we start with the tier 0 boys.
Let's do it.
Indeed, let's go. So I'll kick us off with the first team. We're going to go in alphabetical order of the teams, as that is the most logical thing to do. And if anyone doesn't like it, I don't care. So alphabetically first up is Alpine, and in the French team, the Baguette Mobile today, this season, we are, as usual, 2 drivers per team. They will be represented by Kaiser Soze, that's Steve Jarman, and Dan37946, that's a name you'll never forget, Dan Guyens. So, got a tier 1 and a tier 3 driver in there. So, again, as last season, tier 0 drivers will compete as individuals, but also as teams. So, we're trying to balance the teams out as much as possible. So, yeah, happy days. That's a good pairing, I think.
Yeah, it should be. Absolutely.
Very strong pairing.
Yep.
Indeed.
After you, Hodgie, I'll let you do the next team.
Okay, I'm joining in. Okie dokie. So we have got the Aston Martin boys, the men in green, headed up by Mr. Calvin Mack, who has actually chosen his car as well this evening, so that did very well indeed. So he is going to be in the Aston Martins with a Max Williams, one of our newer drivers. He's going to be in green.
It's Formula W and Calvin, 2 very, very, very quick drivers in qualifying. especially in qualifying. In the race, they're both very competitive and very capable as well. So that's a team to watch out for.
Yeah, expect to see them at the top end.
Absolutely. Then we've got Ferrari, and we've got a brand new driver joining Ferrari, which is Philip Stjernberg. I'm not Swedish, so I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but it's that last name, 3521. And he is joined by a very, very long-standing member of MRC. It is Heinrich Schmidt. Schmidt, F122, will be in the Ferrari.
Indeed. Next up, Haas. Everyone's favourite thing to get in is in the Haas. First up, a man who is probably one of the most improved drivers in MRC actually over the last couple of seasons is Sam Olsen, also known as Rassam, our favourite American. Our American boy. He'll take us to New York, maybe to LA one day. And he's partnered by another very fast guy, a former champion, a runner-up, of Tier 3 2 seasons ago. It's Nelson Jones, aka Nels, the man from South Africa, and the man from America. I nearly mixed those two up there. Bringing plenty of culture to the Haas team.
Sounds pretty good pairing. That's very good.
That
indeed.
looks like a very good pairing, to be fair.
It does. It does indeed. Then we shall go to the Papaya Machines in the McLaren boys, and I think this is going to be a pairing that they're going to enjoy this, I think. We have got a man starting back in Tier 0, and it is the Lion King himself. Mark Dennison is in the Papaya Mobile this season, and he's going to be partnered by Mr. Nice Guy, we call him, one of the nicest guys in the league. Our resident German, Mr. Alex Jasecki, Saviour 87, is also partnering him in the Papaya, so that will be fantastic to see, I think, those boys this season.
It's really nice to see Mark going back to no assists, because he put it off and he put it off, and it's nice to see him just kind of taking the plunge again, you know?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
And what a partner he's got next to him, one of the most competitive and also lovely guys in the league, but also, as I have found out to my own detriment, one of the most ruthless competitors, so don't be surprised to see them as a team pulling plenty of punches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's a high-scoring team right there.
It is, 100%.
So next up, we've got the Mercedes, which will be... in the first seat is Federico Sabelli, also known as Sociopath.
I need more accent. I need more accent.
Federico Sabelli. You ask the opera singer for an accent, you get an accent.
For a man who sings opera, you should know Italian.
Absolutely. And he's joined by a man who rejoined us last season after many, many seasons away. It is Seb Mayle.
Indeed, again, mixing the Tier 1 and the Tier 2 there together nicely. Moving on to my least favourites, manufacturer or constructor in the Formula 1. I nearly said team, but that's nothing against either of these drivers. I like both these drivers quite a lot. I just don't like the
team and what it stands for.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's the Red Bull. The Red Bull. I'm trying not to swear when I say that. It hurts me. We have last season's Tier 0 champion, Bobo, also known as Johannes van der Plug, and he's teamed up with Lorpy, Lawrence Bortens, who will partner him in the Red Bull. That's two Dutchies in Max Verstappen's current car.
Interesting.
Mad how that's happened.
Anyone would think you planned that.
I know.
Anyone would think, but honestly, if you want to see my randomizer and how I made it happen, anyone who wants to see it, slide in my DMs. You're not sliding anything else, but feel free to DM me, and I will present to you my work.
It depends on the room that you're buying. That may change.
Yeah, this is true.
Yes. Just stay off the buzzballs.
And then we come to the Green Machines, the Saubers, who are going to very soon be formally known as the Kick Sauber team. We are joined by another international pairing, actually. It is Ben Vendermeister, also known as G-Star Snipes, is there in the Kick Sauber. And he is going to be joined by a rejoiner last season, and we've all said it has been absolutely fantastic to have him back. Frank Frennett, also known as Vans Racing, is back with us, and he is in the Sauber alongside Ben. So I like that pairing because Vans has been very quick since he came back as well.
Yeah,
he has.
Very consistent performer, and G-Star, another very, very long-term member of the league. He, like a few of us, has struggled with the new game more than I think he'd like. But that does not mean he's not a quick guy, and when he does hook it up, G-Star is a very fierce competitor. So yeah,
absolutely.
That will be a good partnering there.
Next up, we have the V-Carbs, and I'm so glad I got this team. First up, we have a very, very quick German man who can give Xavier a run for his money on his day. It is Julian Muller, Jules. And then partnering him, we have a very not quick British man who I know very, very well. It's Chris Pratt, Dumbest Hornet.
That sounds a little bit personal, Simon.
You say it was almost like you were related or something.
Yeah,
I think I elaborated plenty, but thank you very much.
Okay, sure. I was going to say I think that's quite a nice, another balanced partnership again, but
yeah, it is very balanced.
Simon said something in different words that maybe contrasts slightly from that.
Did I not say there was balance? The very quick German and the not very quick British.
Yeah, I can't argue that as fantastically balanced. Actually, that's a very, very BBC politically level and correct statement. I take it all back. And now I'm very glad to announce that I've got the next team. Look how that worked out. So in this team, we again have another of the very, very, very quick drivers in our league, and one of the best improving drivers of the league. That is Steve Mitchell, also known as Armagh Red, our resident Northern Irishman. Has stepped up over the year and a half, nearly 2 years I think he's been with us now, where he started at the bottom end of Tier 3 as reserve, and now he is actually one of the top 8 drivers in Tier 1.
Yeah, he is quite
a rise, and having stepped up to Tier 1 full time last season for the first time, he immediately has made a name for himself, picking off huge results regularly, and he unfortunately is going to have to do the majority of the carrying, picking up points for the team this season in Tier 0, because he is teaming up with the class clown, the joker of the pack, the short straw, if you will. That is Simon Pratt, aka Baby Hornet.
That was very aggressive.
I chose violence.
You booked the line, that's what happens.
I chose violence.
The thing is,
going to, but seeing as you attacked my fellow Chris, your brother, I felt it was only fair.
Personally, I'm very excited about this lineup because me and Armagh, season after season after season, have been rivals in the sense of our qualifying times have generally been separated by about half a tenth. So it'll be really nice to kind of be in the same team for once and be working together.
No excuses if he slaps you then.
Oh, he's going to slap me, but I'm going to work hard to make sure he slaps me a little bit less.
Try not to enjoy it too much.
Absolutely. So there we are, folks.
That's Tier 0.
That is Tier 0. That is the 0 assist tier. So expect to see a lot of tyre smoke, a lot of locking up, and some incredible overtakes as well in that tier. That is, of course, 7 PM on a Thursday evening. Every single week. And now we move to Tier 4, which is our entry-level tier. They have a bit more assists than some of the other tiers. And we are going to start with the French outfit. Let's have a look. I was on track. Perfect. And that is one of our newer drivers, actually two quite new drivers to MRC. We have got the man with the immortal name, is the only way I can put it. And it is Senna Notenboom, also known as Senna 2211. And partnering him is going to be another man with 3 names. We have a few of these people, you posh buggers. It is best way to say it. James Bailey, I can't pronounce this last one. Bergoin, love it. Also known as GXD. One of our drivers who has been very quick. Actually, was he not? He competed quite a lot, hasn't he, last season?
Yeah, they both joined mid-season. They both picked up points and picked up pace very quickly as the season went on. So it's a very capable partnership now.
It is, absolutely, and yeah, GXD is a very quick driver. I think Senna's going to be enjoy that one as well. So yeah, looks forward to that one.
Then we have the Aston Martins, and joining us is another long-standing member of MRC. It is Steve Layton, also known as Smoggy Ghost, and joining him will be someone I've never heard of because I don't comms tier 4, so why would I have? He could be new, he could be quite old, I have absolutely no idea. He's brand new, there you go, thank you for confirming, Mr. Bailey. It is Mark Britton, also known as MD Brit 1960.
Exactly, so as you say, we're combining experienced veteran Smoggy Ghost with fresh blood, fresh meat in Mark Britton. So good luck to them both, and welcome, Mark. Welcome to MRC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Scuderia, the Ferraris, and we've got a returner who rejoined part with you last season, which is Daniel Brindle, aka Kiss Kiss D Brindle, Kiss Kiss. We don't say X's, it's kisses. We all know that. We all know that's why he put it in his name. He joined us many moons ago and left for about a year and has now rejoined, so obviously that is great to have him back. And he is also joined by some new fresh blood, fresh meat, in David Machata, also known as DBS. They will partner in Ferraris for Tier 4.
Can I just say, I'm really sad that I'm not doing comms for Tier 4, because not only do we have BTEC Brundle, we also now have BTEC Senna, and I'm not there to announce it.
No one asked about your opinions and your thoughts, Simon. Wow. No one wants to know.
Wow!
I hope you bottle this season.
What do you mean? I don't care.
You've had one title and you went straight back to bottling. Calm down.
Crikey. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just reiterate, this is actually fun. This is sort of senior admin commentators, head stewards, let loose, shall we say.
Yes.
This evening.
We love each other deep down.
Absolutely, we certainly do. And let's go to the Hasmobile, and on cue, Wes does leave the pits. And we have got a driver who has shown quite a few bit of promise last season, and is joining us once again. Well, is he a divine entity, or is he one of those random false prophets? We shall wait and see. Anthony Epps is YT Shift God in the Hasmobile, and he is joined by Nikolai Lima. So let's hope he has a good season this season. And he's mentioned a lot in Discord about different tutorials and what he's doing in lap times, so let's hope he puts it to good use.
Absolutely. So then we have the McLarens, and in the first seat he joined last season. He's become a member of the comms team. He's raced very consistently and he's had some very good results. It is Morgan Pierce, also known as Legolancer. And joining him is, again, another very, very long-standing member of the league who took a bit of a break but has come back. It is Jacob Jones, also known as Fire J Rooster.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see if Legolancer can build his pace brick by brick. I'm awful these puns, honestly. No,
good lord.
He stepped up from a very new person to a very confident and very actively involved member of the league very quickly, as you mentioned. And yeah, Jacob coming back, former admin, former commentator and steward, and just a general all-round lovely guy. So lovely to have him back. And I think it's quite a nice, likeable pairing there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Certainly
As for the next pairing, now this is a bit of an awkward one, so we currently have 2 vacancies in Tier 4, so if you're listening, if you're watching, or if you know someone who wants to come and race, let us know. Get them involved, because this is where one of the vacancies is. It's the Mercedes team. So you have a vacancy, but we also do have a happy driver in Tier 4's Mercedes car. That's Stephen Sullivan, aka Sully PFC. Sully joined a friend of Simba's darts team, I believe, last season, or the start of last season. Very quickly making a name for himself as being a very firm and aggressive driver, but someone who's keen to race and keen to improve. And over the course of the season, definitely found a bit more pace, and I'm keen to see how he does over the course of this season too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, so we have Sully in the Mercedes. Can we get Mike Wazowski as well in there? That's the key question.
We're holding a seat specially for Boo or Mike Wazowski.
That's
Boo
it,
and Mike Wazowski, if you're listening, get in.
Absolutely. So then we go to again the other energy drinks are definitely available. We we have got well, two drivers who have been at the top end, who have had a little bit of mixed fortunes in the last season or two, but on the day are very quick, very competitive drivers, and I do enjoy seeing them race. We have got Owen Jones, or Owen J 1992, and Charlie Manning, which is Man 5168 in the Red Bull cars.
Yeah, very strong pairing there, to be fair.
It is actually very, very strong pairing. Yeah, it's really good.
Then we've got, let me see, because I'm working out of alphabetical order because my laptop has put VCarb before Red Bull. And then we've got Sauber. That's because the poster is saved as Racing Bull, not VCarb, so I'm jumping about a bit. So, in the Sauber, we have got Mark Smith, also known as Blurred Magic, and another, I believe, brand new driver, which is Abu Laya LTD _ Abu Laya 88. I decided to do all of the punctuation. You are welcome.
Yep, so again, welcome Abu, lovely to have you, welcome to MRC and good luck. And as for Mark actually had a very strong season last season. I believe he was in the Red Bull last season, he's making the move to Sauber. Yeah, again, just like a lot of the Tier 4 guys, as the season went from maybe lacking confidence and a bit of experience to being firmly in the mix at the front end.
Yeah.
Certainly did. And then we have, Mr. Berry, the V-Carbs.
Yes, now, awkwardly, this has fallen to me again, where there's a vacancy. This is one of our vacancies. The other of the two vacancies in our wonderful racing league. But one of the only other driver in the car is actually on track today in the Williams. He's currently second on the standings today, and that is Isaac Mullins, also known as Isaac _OUFC25. Now, I happen to know that OUFC stands for Oxford United Football Club. No one would choose to support Oxford United unless they were from there, they've been bribed into it, or they had a gun against their head to support them because Oxford are shocking.
You must be from Cambridge.
Oxford United only has 3 stands on their 4-sided pitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's disappointing. Well, all I can say is, based on what we have on screen at the moment and where Isaac is sat, good luck to the Tier 4 boys, because this could be interesting.
Yeah,
that's a good lap.
On a slightly serious note, and a nice note to Isaac, by the way, again, he joined partway through last season as well, and very quickly bedded in, showing very good pace and a willingness to race and compete. So, yeah, let's see how he goes over the course of this season, his first full season in the league.
Yeah, absolutely. What can I say about the Williams boys?
Oh, Mark's going to enjoy this one.
Where do I go with this one? Oh
dear.
I mean, I don't want to make the man. I don't want to make him cry, to be honest.
Yes, you do.
Well, yes, I do. That is true. There's so many things I'm just going to have to... I can't even do it. I'm going to leave it up to you two. Well, the first man I'm going to suggest is one of our new drivers as well. He is actually on track this evening in a Red Bull. And it is Josh Mullins, also known as Josh Boy, in a Williams. And the other man is a man who... He sometimes turns up. He sometimes finishes a race. He sometimes commentates. I don't know. I don't really know him. Who knows? He is one of our recruitment experts as well. Experts used lightly in terms of he turns up. I can't say anymore. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it.
MRC's biggest bottle job.
That'll do. Yeah, Mr. Connor Hardy.
He has got a title, to be fair to him. He has got a Tier 3 title to his name.
He does.
He has. I'll give him that.
And to be fair, I know he has work commitments, different commitments. We don't know what he does, but he does have work commitments. Yeah. And he does do a lot of recruitment, and he inducts people in. He does work hard in the admin team. So I mean, credit where it is due. All jokes aside, so yeah, Mr. Hardy is in Tier 4 in the Williams with Josh Boy, which I think is a really good pairing. If Connor can get the practice in as well, he does have pace. He has shown it over the seasons, and he can do quite well. And Josh
absolutely.
is a good driver. He joined, I think it was through last season, and I've seen a bits of him, and he's got some pace. So that could be a very good team in Tier 4.
If the practice comes in, then that could be a really dominant pairing right there.
Yeah, it really could. Really could. So that is Tier 4 boys. They race at 8:45 p.m. on a Wednesday evening. So do stay tuned for them. And now we go up a tier to the Tier 3 boys. And they will start with the Alpines again in alphabetical order.
Yes, so I will take this one. And driving for Alpine, we've got two long-standing drivers of MRC. We've got Anthony Stoke, also known as Ant Stoko, and Tyrone Clear, also known as Ty Clear.
Indeed, yeah, like you say, two long-standing members, two very consistent drivers as well. So
yeah,
I think they may not be the fastest two over a single lap. They may not, but they're both far from the slowest as well. They will pick up consistent good points, and that is more important than anything in any championship fight.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Yeah, really is.
Moving on to the Aston Martins now. I'm pretty glad I've got this one because these are two drivers that I actually really like, and I get on with really well with both of them actually. In the first seat we have Kendrick Victor, aka CBG Sambal, one of my favourite Dutchies in the whole wide world. He's a lovely guy, a very chatty, active member on Discord, and a very nice guy to race with, very respectful. But speaking of respectful and clean racing, this man defines clean racing, and he's also one of the loveliest men, and I've had the pleasure of meeting him once as well. That is Rob Atwood, Genie31, our resident Fernando Alonso fanboy. I heard a rumour that he and his missus, when they go to bed, they say goodnight, and Rob rolls over, cuddles his signed photo of Fernando Alonso, and kisses it 3 times before he goes to sleep.
Is he that meme where they're in bed and the woman says, I bet he's thinking about other women, he's thinking,
And he's just thinking
I was
Fernando Alonso.
Yeah.
That is Rob Atwood is that meme. You know the meme of the guy walking down the street and the girlfriend's holding his hands while looking at him, he's looking back. Yeah, it's Rob whenever Fernando Alonso makes a move on track.
Is he looking at an 05-06 picture of Alonso in the old Renault outfit?
He with the long hair, yeah. He is. Yeah.
He was an attractive man back then, I'll give it to him.
Moving on.
I have no shame, I will admit that.
Quite clearly, yeah. Well, let's move on swiftly.
Yeah.
Don't make me out you, Mr. Bailey. Listen, I've done enough about it myself recently. No one can ruin me any more than I already ruined myself. I've ruined my own life.
Oh, you're going to make Ant's in the chat. You're going to make him jealous. So we go to the Scuderia, and actually it's going to be a very, very strong pairing, this one. We have got a fellow Northerner, actually, and I am pleased to say he's, adopted Middlesbrough man. He is Mr. Morgan Stubbs. Mr. Stoob is in the Ferrari alongside Mr. Foxy Bingo, Jake Card at Fox River 8, which is a very, very strong pairing, I think.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how long this pairing's going to last, because Jake Card is a previous Tier 1 and a very, very competitive Tier 1 who's very out of practice. I give him 3 or 4 weeks before he's lapping the Tier 3 grid.
Yeah, there is a proviso which Jake has agreed to, which is if after 2 races or even 3 races, he's in a situation like you just said where he's quite clearly not in the right car, he will step aside very much straight away. So, we'll see. Again, not every driver that's quick on previous games is necessarily quick.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah.
So after the Ferraris, we have the Haas boys, and first up we have Nelson Jones, also known as Nels123. And someone who I believe joined last season and is very, very quick on his day, and that's Martin Zlatkov, also known as Pepito 2.
Yes, Pepito came second last season in Tier 4. He narrowly missed out to Connor, not Connor who's in the Williamson Tier 4, to another Connor.
Fake Connor.
Connor 2.0, the new and improved.
Yeah, so Pepito did a great job and obviously has earned promotion to Tier 3 because, let's be real, you come second in the championship, you've definitely earned the right to go up.
Yeah.
You do. You certainly do. And then we move to the Papaya Mobiles. We have got, well, 2 former commentators. One has rejoined the commentary team. We have got, not the man who's spinning, losing the rear there through the middle sector. We have got, can you hear him? Well, you probably can, because the Banshee is howling and wailing. It is Mr. Gav Jenkins. Night Shadow is in the Papaya Mobile, and he is joined by the man who was joined from a galaxy far, far away. It is Aaron Wright, is the Wookiee.
Yeah, again, on their day, that is a seriously strong pairing.
There's a whole lot of attitude, noise, energy, volume, and pace. Pace is probably the least... They've both got plenty of pace, but the other things are so significant that the pace is outshadowed by all of the above.
What the attitude and the shouting.
It's a scary strong pairing, actually. I'm very excited that if those two, both have the kind of season that we know they can, we're in for a treat, actually, those two.
Yeah.
If Gav stops working 7 days a week, about 18 hours a day, and can actually turn up to a race, then that could be constructors right there.
Yeah, that's
it very much could be.
Yeah, it really could.
And obviously McLaren, next up for McLaren is their engine partner, which is Mercedes.
Are you just skipping me, you cheeky?
No, no, Mark skipped me. I was meant to do McLaren. Mark
sorry, my bad.
It's right, so I'll do this one, and you can go next time, and then I'll go after you. We'll back on time. It's okay. So, don't worry, Simon. It's okay, darling.
Glad you're on the ball.
I'm always on it, mate. Even when I'm not, I'm on it. Anyway, Mercedes, we are going to kick off here with Jordan Hall, aka Quimo, and Vitaly Sorotsky, Vitalso. So Vitalso's dropping down from Tier 2 to Tier 3. He was a consistent performer, but we felt that it's maybe time he stepped to Tier 3 and gained a little bit more confidence. And as we've seen from many people who've dropped tiers, they often tend to go back up not too far in the distant future.
Yeah.
Quimo, another consistent performer, so I think that can be quite a sensible and smart pairing.
Yeah.
Quimo's been on the fringes of fighting for a title for a couple of seasons now, so, I mean,
Indeed.
Between the two of them, that could also be a pretty terrifying pairing.
It could indeed. Again, time will tell as to just how powerful they be as a pairing, but yeah, I think it's more than capable.
So next up we have what I'm going to affectionately call the Bailey Mobile. It is Red Bull.
I hate you so much.
I love how we've each had it so far and given it different names.
I hope you step on an upturned plug or Lego when you try to go to bed tonight.
I know a man who has plenty of Lego.
So on that note, we have, again, 2 quite long-standing drivers in MRC. We've got Terence Thaler, which is Triz MBE, and we've got John Ryersbeck, which is Mutsnuts 16.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if this pairing is the Mutsnuts or the Dogs Bolo. I'll leave it at that, because I don't want to say anymore.
Or is he just going to be dragging it across the carpet, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
No, jokes aside, again, 2 long-term members. Again, 2 in Tier 3 as well, they've both been long-term members. Triz actually was a very strong member in Tier 4 once upon a time as well, so, yeah. They're driving the worst car on the grid, I'm very sorry, boys, you've drawn the short straw there, but see what you can do with it in your hands.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and now we go to the Saubers.
Yes,
is that you, Chris?
Yes, because you ruined it all, Mark.
I did.
It's okay, we love you, really. Unlike Simon, who just ruins everything. So, GTS Drag King, aka Lewis Southam, who is in the lobby in the disgusting energy drink car in P5 currently, and Omar Sabi, aka Sabi1GP. They will partner together in the very green Sauber Kickstake green and black Hulk Shrek Mobile in Tier 3 this season. Both very, very quick. In fact, GTS Drag King jumped up from Tier 4 midway through last season because, in all due respect, he was just
too quick.
Everyone.
He was.
And he immediately made waves in Tier 3. He was in contention to go straight up to Tier 2. It was debated, it was discussed. However, we felt it'd be fair and right to give him a full season in Tier 3 to have a crack at a title opportunity because he's, again, a very quick guy, and also not just throw him in with too much expectation to smother him by going up 2 leagues in one go, effectively. So
Yeah.
we felt that was a more fair thing to do. However, as I've just mentioned, he is my personal, I'm going to call it now, he's my personal dark horse. Tier 3 title.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad call, to be fair. Yeah. I don't think that's a bad call at all with that one. We have now got the...
And he's just gone P3, by the way, as I was saying that. And he's a 10th off of Kelvin, who was a top 6 driver in Tier 1 last season. So...
Yeah, that's good.
He's calling it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shout. We have got the V-Carbs next. No one is on track, so it's not on track, so we'll just have a look at Bobo going round. We have got Lewis Patient, is aka Drifthawk, is in the V-Carb with the return of the Anthony Mack Hive Eclipse, another very quick driver, one of those definitely up there, I think, in championship contention. This week. This season.
Absolutely. Very good. When you eventually got there, yeah.
I know, yeah, that was terrible. Butchered that one.
Yeah, he did a little bit.
I know.
Oh, wow.
It's been a long day, long night.
It has.
And then finally, we've got the Williams boys. And how appropriate is it that our first driver for Williams is called Owen Williams? It's Blurt Owen, W4454.
So when the randomizer came out with this, I actually laughed and couldn't believe it, but yeah, here we are. It's almost you would think it was intentional. I can promise you it's not.
Absolute perfection. No. And joining him is everyone's second favourite Northern Irish man in the league. I should point out we only have 2. He wears his trousers up around his nipples. It is Kyle Sale, also known as Winky.
Wee Willie Winky, aka Simon Cowell, is back. So that's great to see. That is the Tier 3 boys. They will race 7 PM on a Wednesday evening. And we have only got 2 more tiers, our Monday boys. But before we just get into them, let's have a look at the YouTube chat. 26 of you watching. How many likes have we got? Let's have a quick refresh of that one.
I've liked it.
That is 16 likes, so come on, folks. Hit the like button.
Have you liked it?
I certainly have. I've liked it.
I'm definitely not running to the YouTube now to like it, so you don't judge me.
Wow. Let's have a quick look. Who have we got? So, Saviour likes his team out. So does Mr. Dennison. They are happy with theirs. Carter Scott, the Connor 2.0, is with us. Who have we got? Miss Lacey, lovely to have you. Thank you for joining. I didn't ask her a few times to join and send a like, I promise.
Lies and slander.
It is. She is my other half.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, gosh. Don't even rub it in, Mark. You've got a partner, me and Simon is single as fuck.
You have each other.
That's right, bruh.
Mahmood
Excuse me?
Mahmood, welcome, Lego Lancer. Ant is in Portugal. And we've got Scuba Steve. Yes, we have announced Tier 4. You'll have to watch that back later, my friend. Wookie, good evening. And Colin, welcome. And
Wookie,
now...
why are you supposed to be on track?
I know, yeah, that's true.
Disgraceful.
It was.
Anyway, let's get back to the Tier 2 boys. We've got 21 and a half minutes. Let's get through. Now then, in the Alpine, this is a partnership which I think is destined for greatness. Or destined for disaster. There's going to be no in between. In one car, you have Ryan Barber, aka Red Car Rambo, and in the second one, we have Ilyan Maximov, also known as Wimax. 2 of the longest serving members of this wonderful league.
Yeah, and very good drivers as well. 2 of the
loveliest and most easy to talk to and fairest on-track races to go up against.
Yeah,
absolutely. And on their day,
Tier 3 to Tier 1 and back.
Yeah, they have. Absolutely. And then we go to the green machines, the Aston Martins. Scalvin's doing a lap, and he sets a 10.2. What a lap qualifying run that was.
Rapid.
From Ozif on Q. And we have got turning to the green machine. It is Mr. Mond, Andrew Mond. Is in the Aston Martin, and he is partnered by a very quick driver, we mentioned him earlier, Max Williams, Formula W. So that is a good pairing as well.
Yeah, I mean, on his day, on his qualifying pace, Formula W44 is 100% a Tier 1 driver. If he had a little bit more consistency, he's a strong Tier 1 driver.
Yeah, certainly is. Certainly is. And Nandu's getting a bit more helpful as well, and he's getting there. Just has a bit of bad luck, but he's definitely got the pace as well.
Absolutely. And then we've got the Ferrari boys, and we have, again, two of the longest standing members in MRC, really. They've been here for seasons and seasons. First up, we have Alex Agiric, and he is joined by Avinash Hanuman.
Yes, our favourite Serbian, Croatian, Qatari, all mixed into one. Salam alaikum. He's a very lovely guy, and quality-wise, again, just like Formula W, not so much in the last season or two, but back in the past, Alex was definitely, on a single quali lap or in time trial, one of the quickest guys in the league.
Yeah,
he was.
Seasons in Tier 1, back down to Tier 2, and again, it's in the race, things tend to fall apart for him some way, or somehow, and I'm not sure why, but again, if you can find a little bit of consistency, he's someone who is very much in the mix for a title. And Avinash, again, one of the loveliest, most helpful men ever, runs the appeals team. He'll be happy to be back in his favourite car.
He will. He certainly will. And then we go to the Hasselbills. And that's... Is that me? Sorry?
It's Mr. Bailey.
It's me again.
You're faltering now, Mr. Bailey.
No,
come
Mark
on, we were
was just
going
keen
strong.
to get into the Haas. That's all it was.
No one's keen to get into a Haas.
Oh no, Mark was. Trust me, he told me that. Anywho, no, straight away we're looking here at Conor McCarthy, aka Macca, and Heinrich Smith. Macca stepped up partly through last season from Tier 3 to Tier 2, with good reason, because he was absolutely dominant. And immediately in his first race in Tier 2, got a podium at Monaco of all places, proving just why he was ready for that move up. I think he is definitely going to cause some waves this season. And Smith, one of the longest term races, a very consistent and very nice guy again. I think it's a very nice pairing.
It is.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely is. And now we go to typically the both in the pits. The oh no, perfect. KG has Kingsley has just left. Perfecto for the Papaya machines. And we have got again a very long standing member, a man who is just a lovely guy. He works hard. He is fantastic stable in the commentary team, extremely knowledgeable as well, alongside Mr. Mont. It is our soggy biscuit himself, Mr. Carl Edens, otherwise known as Bit W, or McBitty. McBitty is in a McLaren, and he is partnered by one of just an incredible fast driver, a really nice guy, helps out as well with a few of the drivers and sort of private messages and things. Lovely guy, a really nice guy, great to race with as well. Zach Gwinnell, Airways 90, is partnering him, so that's a really strong team. I think that's a good one for some really solid constructors points there.
Honestly, Zach Gwinnell, or Airways, is, for me, the Hulkenberg of MRC. He's unbelievably rapid. He deserves to be in Tier 1, and it's just never gone his way.
No, you're right. It hasn't.
Watch
it is
him
difficult.
storm it this season. You watch, now you said that, he'll storm it.
Honestly, I hope he does. The season I was teammates with him and I went up, he was outperforming me on such a regular basis, and just things would go wrong. He really did deserve to go up, and I just hope that the consistency comes from this season.
Yeah,
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. And next up, we have the Mercedes. Now, this will shock a lot of people.
Are you skipping me?
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Unbelievable.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm very, very sorry. I've done a mark.
It's chaos in here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
We're all on the run, that's why.
In the Mercedes, we have a man who is not in the UK, but his rig is, so that'll be a lot of fun. But he is also our supreme leader. It is Martin Hills, also known as Single Track. And he is joined by a man who, again, on his day, is just straight up Tier 1 material. He is so incredibly quick. It's Colin Piersma, also known as Colin TK.
Yeah, Martin in the Mercedes, I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying that he's never been in the Mercedes before, so this is a shock. And Colin, well, as you said, Colin's rapid. Martin struggled somewhat last season, didn't quite click after his time away with work at the start of the season. And Colin, again, on short runs and the quali pace was absolutely destructively quick. However, he, in the races, did get into a bit of a few incidents here or there, I should probably say, and that did kind of compromise and derail his attempt for the title. Without those, I'm sure he would very much be in the mix.
Yeah,
he would.
On to my least favourite team, the can of disappointment.
The can's actually quite nice. It's just the same about the team.
Oh, stop saying words like that, Simon. I used to like you. I'm losing all of the last bits of respect for you already. Lopi down from tier 1 into tier 2. Again, as we said earlier about Nels dropping to tier 3 from tier 2, for example. Hopefully this will help him to find a bit more confidence. I think Lopi's one of the loveliest and most consistent, reliable guys in the league. Always reserving in other tiers, always showing up and giving it his all. By no means a slouch, he's a very quick guy again, and he's teaming up with Blank, aka Farzan Khan. Now, Blank's moved up from tier 3 after a very strong performance last season. He missed a few races, but he was extremely strong throughout the season.
He certainly was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he was. And now we go to the Kicksaubers, who are in the pits, so we'll look at Mamadev. It's close enough, it's still green. We have got... It's still green.
Mark, if we didn't have people, we'd be called racist. We can't just go, that car's the same colour, we'll pick it.
Well,
That's not how it works.
to be fair,
they're also green, Mark.
They're also still next in the standings. It was
The
easier.
car can identify as purple, or by dinosaur. It's 2025, it can identify as what it wants. It's a space
Don't
hopper.
put it in a box, Mark.
Oh dear. We have got Maurice Rex. Is it Rexy? Maurice 63 is in the that was terrible. Sorry, Maurice. And we have got a new joiner. I have commentated on this gentleman all season, the last 2 seasons elsewhere, and he is a very quick driver. He struggled when he first came. I think he's just dropping a couple of assists in tier 2, but on his day is very quick. Jason Hemming, also known as Blood Diamond, is in the Sauber, so it's great to have him because he is a very good, very fair driver. Raced earlier this evening and had a very good race indeed, so looking forward to seeing him on track.
Yeah, he raced the last 2 rounds of the season and made, in the first race, he made a few mistakes by his own admission, and in the second race he started to put a bit more of his touch of magic on the track and definitely looks like a fierce, good competitor.
Yeah, certainly does. He really does.
Then
Sorry,
we've got the V-Carbs, and this is just fallen perfectly.
Wow.
And we have a very, very, very quick Tier 2 driver in Kingsley Green, also known as Only KG. And the magic has happened again because it's a perfectly balanced team with a very, very slow... We call him a Hornet, but really he's quite slow. He's got the speed of... I don't even know. I've had too much rum. It's Dumbest Hornet!
You could have just said it's the Hornet without the net.
Whore. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no, yeah.
Okay. Why did that take all of us a little bit of time there? Wow.
I could hear the clocks,
Yeah.
the clocks ticking in both of your heads there.
I was like, what? Yeah, it's my brother. He's still in tier 2 somehow. I mean, realistically, he's about a tier 64, but you know, give the dog a bone, you know.
Terrible.
Wow.
Terrible.
Well, let's move on from that abuse to
Absolutely.
Williams, and this is a team pairing that I'm actually quite fond of. In the Williams, you have Max Flaherty, also known as Flaherty, nice and simple, as he likes his name as his name, and my favourite Dutchie in the whole wide world, Bart van Schneidel. I was calling him Van Schnitzel. That's Jackster MK. They were partnered together in the Williams, and again, Flaherty, former tier 3 champ, definitely in the last 2 seasons made a name for himself in tier 2. Very much at the front end. And Bart, actually, towards the end of the last season, started to pick up a few better results and stronger performances and a lot more confidence. So don't be surprised to see him making his way up the table.
Jackster's a very quiet driver. He kind of just minds his business. You never see him in the steward's room or anything, and just bit by bit he builds those points up, you know?
It's because I'm engineering him these days.
Oh yeah, the best engineer he could have, I've
started being useful for once. I used to sit there and just go, shut up, Jax, to get on with it, and now I actually sit on his screen and try and help him. No, I'm not taking any of the credit. He's actually a genuinely really good, hard-working driver, and he's very keen to improve.
Absolutely, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Tier 2. They will race 7 p.m. on a Monday evening, the opener for our weekly racing, and they're going to be followed by the Tier 1 boys. And it is the Alpines to start.
Oh, this has fallen perfectly for you, Mr. Hodgson.
You see, I'm choosing niceness this evening.
Chris Bailey has left the chat.
No, don't do that!
Chris Bailey has left the chat.
Be horrible, choose chaos.
I'm just going to set it up for you. As you may have guessed, ladies and gents, the man is going very pink. Guess he likes to shake his pom-poms and dance around in pink. It is Mr. Chris Bailey.
Hello.
The Red Bull reject.
What? Oh, you're not getting a Christmas card this year.
That's a lie, you know it.
Yeah, he's going to be partnered by another very nice gentleman, a man who's helping out a lot. He's one of our great core commentators, a great admin as well, Mr. Steve Harmon Kaiser Soze.
Indeed.
I don't want to say that's a strong pairing, but
It is a good
balance. No, it is quite a strong pairing. I want to be mean to Bailey, but that's a strong pairing.
Do you want to know something funny? Is we were actually teammates at McLaren only, I think, it was 2 seasons ago. Myself and Steve, and we got on very well. Steve's actually one of the loveliest guys. I hope I get a chance to meet him one day. I've met most of my teammates now, actually, and I hope I get to meet him one day. He's a genuinely lovely bloke, and I will try my best not to let the side down.
Good man, good man.
Well, we will find out. And next up, we have the Aston Martins. And in the first seat, we have a man who, as Chris said, really proved himself in Tier 1 last season. He is a steward. He is a really good guy. It is Calvin Mack, also known as BRD Calvin. And he is joined by possibly... I'm gonna come out and say, possibly our most international member. I mean, he's really out there. It's Mahmoud Habib. It is Mahmoudev.
I'd say he's one of the most underrated drivers, is Mahmoudev. Last season, he absolutely smashed it, stepping up. I think a lot of people would have probably had him in the bottom half of the grid, and he was regularly pushing the top 10 and sometimes even higher. He even picked up a podium in Hungary, and he was ever so happy with himself when he did. And Calvin, in qualifying trim, is regularly in the top 3 and 4, top 3, 4 on the grid, and in the race, he's still picking up regular points. Top, I think, 5th overall last season, which is his best ever season in RC. So, again, that team there could very much cause a headache for everyone else.
Yeah.
Speaking of headaches, this team that I'm about to talk about, the Ferrari duo.
Spot on.
Imagine going to a bar and walking in and seeing the last 2 girls you dated just stood at the bar shouting to each other. Because that is how I look at this team. Not only is it my former team that I was at for the last 2 seasons, but it is 2 of my last 3 teammates are driving for them. That is the ever so lovely Mark Hodgson, Mark H_90, and the good, the bad, and the French, Anthony Huxley Neto, and dash on capital Y little kiss 97. No, jokes aside, 2 very lovely guys. One who can't stop whining in French, and one who can't stop spinning in English.
Whining in English,
whilst hunting palmos and rum.
Absolutely.
2 very lovely guys, 2 league admins, and jokes aside, 2 very, very lovely guys with a lot of ability, and I genuinely wish them all the best.
I just hope I'll have a lot better season than I've had, so I'm just hoping I can
I'd
get
love
some points
to be
again.
like really savage to Palmo eating, rum drinking Hodgson, because he stole my title from Tier 2. However, he is very, very quick on his day, and if he can get a little bit more consistency this season, he can be fighting for some serious points.
Yeah, it always takes a season to adjust new game, but hopefully I will.
Yeah.
That's I had moments last season it just went badly. I had little moments, just daft mistakes, but to iron those out, and I think I could be, definitely fighting in the points again.
As for he's someone who's won a title before in MRC. He's also in the last few seasons regularly been in the top 5, and last season I think was P4 overall in Tier 1. So again, he's one of the quickest and most consistent guys. It's a shame that he's such a nice guy, because I'd love to ridicule him, but I just can't. He does love me.
I could.
Is there anybody you
But
want?
I'm a horrible person, so we'll move swiftly on.
Happy days.
Hodgson, it's you.
Yes.
In for the Hasmobiles, who unfortunately always has left the session. So we have got Chris's best friend.
Another former teammate of mine, actually.
Another former teammate.
I've had too many. I've had too many.
You have. It is Mr. J. Sarge, three-time champ, our first three-time champ, actually, in MRC. He is in the Hasmobile, and he is partnered by, we mentioned earlier, again, a gentleman who has improved hugely over the last couple of seasons and definitely deserves his spot in Tier 1. It is Sam Otson Rassam. It's in the Hasmobile.
Indeed, there's a partnership there that, if they can get along and work together, there's a lot of potential there, and I think that they will get on just fine. Sarge, as much as I love to ridicule him, he's a good guy, and actually, he's recently, finally, after years and years of, I love my assists, I love the computer driving the car for me, I just push go and expect it all to work, decided that he wants to learn to drive properly, like his hero Kimi Raikkonen. He's dropping ABS. Well done, Bargy Sargent.
Good man.
I'm proud of you.
We love that.
Jokes aside, the game is coded in a way that assists actually slow you down on this game finally.
Yeah.
And he, after a couple of races, realised that and has put the work in, because he just doesn't want to get lapped by the likes of Mark, which frankly takes a lot of doing.
Especially because I normally last 4 laps, so I mean, you'd have to be really bad. I mean, if I get to my pit stop window, it's a miracle.
Indeed.
Yeah, I mean, valid.
Next up, Simon, take it away.
So we've got the McLarens, and first up we have the man who is fighting saviour, but only for the title of nicest person in MRC. Although he is also unbelievably rapid. It is Steve Mitchell, also known as Armour Red. And joining him is a man who, again, he was in Tier 2, and he is just unbelievably rapid. And I think is going to do really, really well in Tier 1. It's Louis Carter, C8 Lou.
Yeah, reigning Tier 2 champion and reigning champion of Simon's Heart. What a combination.
I know.
These two are both genuinely stupidly fast. I'm kind of scared to see them as a combination together. If I'm really honest.
It's going to be if they both step up, that's going to be a seriously impressive combination.
There is no if at all that's happening. Speaking of another scary combination, this the one I must do with the hand gesture and the accent. In a Mercedes we have Damiano Ugoni and Federico Stabelli. So Sebastian Ugoni.
That's scary. That is a scary pairing.
That is a very scary pairing.
Yeah.
It's a shame they're not in a Ferrari, given that we've got a full Italian team, but you know.
Yeah,
they both chose Mercedes, and they both were entitled to picks due to admin work they have both done over the last 3 months.
Anyone would think they picked that intentionally, but given that they live about 10 minutes down the road from each other.
Yeah, they're both in the... yeah. Well, actually, Federico is currently situated... he was situated in London. But yeah, he is originally from Rome.
Roma.
And Ugoni from Emilia-Romagna region.
Indeed. We're almost running out of time. Let's fly through the last few teams. I just got 5 teams to go.
We are. Jesus.
We were doing well. Let's go. Crikey. So the Red Bulls is Friddy Olsen, looking really strong there, promoted from Tier 2, and Johannes van den Plug, Bobo, as well in the Red Bulls.
Indeed.
Red Bull, where are we going next? We are going to Sauber's next, and we have a man who could be professional if he bothered to put the work in, but is happy just stealing the title from everyone else in MRC. It is Ben Gleeson, also known as Benny. And joining Ben is Ben! It's Ben van den Emster, G-Star Snipes.
Team Ben, again. Anyone would think I did that on purpose. The man who ended Ugoni's tyranny, dominance of Tier 1, teaming up with Team Ben. What a team. And moving on quickly because we're running out of time, everyone, is the V-Carbs. We have Julian Muller, aka Jules 4477, and Daniel Owens, aka Notorious. Again, two very, very quick drivers over 1 lap, and very aggressive on fighting as well. let's see how well they gel together.
Absolutely, and then last but not least, we have got again our very nice man, our resident German from Tier. It is Alex Jasecki, also known as Saviour in the Williams, partnered by Nick Bannon Thomas, Nick BT, and that is another very, very strong pairing as well. That's looking quite good because Nick, when he gets it hooked up, is ridiculously quick. So that is a good tier.
Yeah, that's a really strong tier.
Indeed. Obviously, a few people have moved around up and down, and that's to try and balance things out, make things more fair, and also make things suit the people what is best for them as well. Obviously, the driver pairings and team mix-ups have been done to try and again make the constructors' title fight more interesting and more fair where possible. Again, someone will always end up being dominant because that is the way of the world. I'm sorry, I can't predict the future and make everyone bang on the level points at the end of the season. I'm sorry. Hopefully everyone's happy. We also have reserves, and those reserves will be, of course, on the check-ins. Don't forget, if you want to check in for a higher tier reserve or a lower tier, you can, and we'll always get you on track where we can.
Absolutely, and if you haven't joined MRC, hope you enjoyed this evening, folks. And of course, Tier 1 boys are Monday evening, of course, at 8:45 p.m. So if you haven't joined and you enjoyed it, please do. There is a link in the YouTube. And of course, our posts go out quite regularly in the groups out there, our league searching groups. It's been an absolute pleasure this evening. As always, great fun, as always is every season. Thank you everyone for watching. The 24 likes on there. If you have not liked it already and you are watching still, please do hit the thumbs up button. That is fantastic. 670 subscribers to the MRC YouTube. Come on, folks, we can keep on going bigger and better than that. The season, ladies and gents, it actually starts on Monday evening, September the 1st, where we are here in the Netherlands at the Zandvoort circuit. So do join us at 7 o'clock on Monday evening. Gentlemen, what can I say? It's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an honour and it's been great fun for everything. Chris, thank you for all your work. So with you, Simon, getting everything ready for this evening. It's been fantastic. And thank you for joining me as always.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. It's always really good fun doing this.
Indeedy.
It is. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is your tiers. Their graphics have been dropped in the Discord from Simon as we've been going along. So I hope you enjoy it. Look forward to seeing you all on track in only a couple of days' time. Until then, get your practice in. Do join as well. And we will see you very, very soon. Thank you all. Well, have a lovely evening and a lovely weekend. Good night, everybody.
Bye.